Hi Wranglers! I'm so excited that Ms. Markham asked me to do something. She asked me to talk about a career matched with your character keys that you say each morning. And I am an interpreter for deaf and hard of hearing people. I started signing a long time ago when I was sitting in a kindergarten class. True story. Kindergarten, first grade, second grade, my teachers taught me regular things like math and science and things like that, but they also taught me to sign. So right now, I'm able to sign everything I say, and even when I was in third grade, I could do the same thing. I could sign and talk, and I could listen to other people, and I could sign what they were saying. It was so fun. So when Ms. Markham asked me to do something like this and share with you something that maybe right now you don't know sign language, but maybe you're gonna put this in the back of your mind and think, oh, I remember when I was in elementary school about sign language and interpreting. I wanna try that, okay? But there's some character keys that you need to think about. And if these are things that you do really well with, maybe interpreting is a job for you. Okay, the first character key. You need to use all of them like everybody has said. When you work, you need all those character keys. But I think I've pulled out 3 different ones. And Ms. Markham said it was okay to say each of them, okay, not just one. A person who's an interpreter works to help a deaf person who's not able to hear, helps that person understand what a hearing person who is talking, what they're saying. So it's real important that the person who's an interpreter has self-discipline, self-control. The reason is you can't share your own opinions. No, that would not be a good idea, right? So you have to be self-disciplined. You have to say only what the person is saying or what the deaf person is signing, right? Okay, so self-discipline, really important when you're an interpreter. Respect is the second one that I think is really important. You can imagine that a person who can't hear and they are relying on you to communicate what they have to say. Very important that you respect them and you show them that you're trying your best and that you want to communicate clearly what their idea is. Because interpreters work at doctors' offices, interpreters work for schools, in classrooms, interpreters work in the law offices, many different places, and it's important that you respect that person and also the hearing person and make sure you communicate clearly. The third thing of your character keys that I think is really important and tied with the career of interpreting is compassion. Having love and an understanding of the need for communication to happen. I work as an interpreter at a place called Sorensen Communications. Sorensen Communications takes phone calls. So people who are deaf use a video phone, which is like a webcam on your computer at home, kind of similar, and they call and I pop up on their computer screen. Then they're able to talk with a hearing person. Maybe it's a family member who doesn't know sign language, or maybe it's someone they need to make an appointment for the doctor or something, or the dentist. So I communicate for them, but I also communicate when they have something sad that they need to share, or something exciting they need to share. I need to use compassion when I'm interpreting for them in that situation. So the world of interpreting is amazing. There's so many different ways you can interpret. You can use sign language to interpret, you can use Spanish, different languages. There's so much you can do. But if you think that these 3 character keys are things that you would want to use in a career in the future, then put interpreting in the back of your mind, and maybe next time you go to the library, you could ask for a book on sign language. I did when I was in elementary school, and I learned a lot. So, and it's now my job. Could be yours. Thanks.